Hello everyone, welcome to Monster Hunter World, joined by Valnar, Court and CR.
Yes, hello.
Court is a wannabe pink samurai.
Excuse you. Excuse you.
Excuse you.
Look at this. I am the wannabe pink edgy samurai. Haha.
Ah, Skullhead, I see. You should also ready up when you're able.
Yeah. Well,
Also, this is just going to be more Kotarth farming, so if you aren't interested in that, or the banter we'll probably have throughout, this will not be for you.
I see you made your cat into Sonic.
I did, yes. It just felt right. So we're sure that the material drops can be gems.
Yes, I've seen video evidence.
Okay. But none of you have had it
gotten
actually happen.
gems.
Oh, you have.
I've had it happen as well.
I have so many gems on this old character compared to my actual character.
Grumble, grumble.
It's the this character gets all the gems I need on my other character. He still has a ton of basil gems, and I've only killed like 4 of them.
Messed up that throw.
Oh yeah, the gold weapons go really well with this color scheme.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
pink and gold, the two colours that were meant to be together. Yep.
I forgot to grab stones. Yeah, stones.
Wait, I forgot to eat.
Well,
Something tells me you're not taking this seriously. You also didn't just climb back up, you flew back up.
It's too hard to climb.
Climbing is hard. I found her, she's up here.
yep. She always comes this way.
Okay, Mr. Farmed her too much without.
Yes, I farmed quite a lot, actually.
So,
Too much, some might say.
I joined the Japanese room and they didn't disappoint me for once.
Amazing.
That's surprising.
Where the hell did I get red?
I think they
Presumably-
just accepted me as one of them because I have a bullshit name too.
Oh, you mean crop?
Yeah, I've noticed that naming
trop.
pattern. Random, like, letters and numbers.
It's so good. They
Fit right in.
I can only get orange from this lady. Come on, give me. There's red, and then white from the leg, presumably.
Oh, look up.
Is she undead? She's undead.
She's undead, yes.
She is undead. I have heard that she's an undead dragon.
Yeah.
What bow is that?
The gold bow.
Yeah, I'm aware it's a gold bow, but which one? Which version?
It's the blast one. Let's see. Blast. Yes, it's just literally named Arrow Blast.
Ah, I see.
It's really strong
Why don't I see my stamina or health bars yet?
because she hasn't noticed us. Simply.
Yeah,
How?
she doesn't care yet.
No,
Ah,
she
she's
does.
trying to bite me.
Now she does.
No, she still hasn't noticed us despite trying to eat me.
We haven't done enough. That is a tier 1, I suppose, so. Okay, now I've got to backtrack a little bit and pick up all these materials and hope that I get 2 gems.
Yeah, not gonna
Watch as
happen.
it would be funny if he gets like 2 gems in the first 2.
I wish that were possible, or true, because it
Hope
is
she
technically
comes this
possible.
way. I've set up the cannon. Yep, here she comes.
Mark is getting angry at that I get like a gem every second run.
It's annoying me as well. I don't want to keep having to fight this thing. Not at least until it's killable.
Fire.
I'm doing this for more of the samurai outfit.
I want the weapons, all of them, every single one of them.
I want the Baroth hammer, since that's actually good. With elementals.
Sora.
Jewel.
Leave it. Leave it. Good girl. Good girl. Well done.
Sora is on a hunt on her own.
Yeah. The hunt for poop.
Go for it. You did. I appreciate that.
We had some nice hunts earlier today though, when we basically broke her horns in the first area.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Shot her 4 times in a row with the cannon.
I've basically given up attacking her in the first phase.
Yeah, I know,
I'm gonna
right?
use the cannons.
Yeah, no, the cannon is much more useful.
Unlike at the start of the stream that time when I told her not to, she actually did stop.
Because she
Okay.
already had a snack.
Well, she was gonna go for that one had I not noticed. So I was like, hang on a minute, she hasn't brought the ball back. Oh, I know she's stuck in a wire.
Oh no, I'm stuck.
I feel like she deliberately
Damn,
gets
I didn't
herself
line
caught
it
in my
up
wires.
correctly.
Go get your ball. What did you do with it? Go get it. Oh, please do it
Just lined
yourself.
up correctly. Nope.
Alright.
If she's going down there, someone get the cannon near the exit to the second area. It's gonna come up there.
Near the
least I think
second
she will.
exit.
Yeah, like to the second area down here.
Oh, right.
Because the,
Damn, didn't make the jump.
the cannons do much more damage than we can.
So this is true, yeah. Someone on it?
We
I'll help load.
You didn't bring the ball, dog.
Okay, fire it.
Thank goodness there's no friendly cannon fire.
That's what
Yeah,
you
that
think.
would be bad.
That would be bad, and I would be
Gonna
dead.
fire.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll just fire single cannon shots now. Nice roll.
And she's off.
No, my cannonball!
I got some good headshots in there.
But yeah, there's a bunch of materials there now.
Yeah, remember to pick up the shinies.
Ah, yes, thank you.
I'm not sure if the ones the little box carry off can be.
I don't think so.
It
probably-
has to be the ones called Tower with material, almost certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
I
they
think
seem
the
to be
hall
different.
ones are only the cash items.
I also found out in the last phase, when she's like charging up her fire beam, you can shoot her in the face and it stuns her and
Ooh.
throws her to the ground
Yeah.
with the dragon pot.
Bomb pots should work too.
Yeah, these little gold crabs gives dragon pots.
I know, I have some.
Yeah,
They
I
just
tend to
throw
just
crabs.
tend to carry them with me to the last phase.
I just pick up everything she drops and throw it at her.
I understood. It's really effective at getting to her horns.
Yeah, but I still haven't managed to break the horns the first time around.
No, she always runs.
Oh, you mean
I'm
not
sure
even
there are
breaking
some.
the crest off them?
Oh yeah, you can do that. I've gotten her to like unleash on the first phase, but not like actually break the horns. Yeah, like that.
Oh, yeah, speaking of which,
We shot her like 4 times in the head with the cannons, so yeah, they were weakened.
Let's see if I can't get the armpit off.
Ah! Chakalakas! Get away! Ah yes, the best melee weapon, bow.
Well, if you have close range coating, why not?
Why will not?
I don't think close range coating is very good.
It reduces the range way too much, honestly.
I mean, if you're already super close to it, why not?
If you're super
Yeah,
close
but
and
it's
you
like-
know it's not going to move, but monsters move a lot.
Yeah, and against like huge ones like this, it's really difficult to actually stay close enough.
Yeah, true enough.
She roly-polies so much.
And she can push you with her tail.
It's like against small monsters like Dodogama, it's good since you are always very close. But then you have like monsters you generally want to keep your distance to.
Sora agrees, kinda.
I've also been using Insect Glaive lately. I like their combos. They have nice combos.
Old style. Some substance.
I like using dual blades against her for some reason.
Well, because if you do the spin thing on her back, you spin for days.
Yes.
Oh, I've been switching a lot of weapons against her.
So have I, just as I've been getting gold ones.
Yeah. This is like the best weapon to actually get weapons you usually don't use. You just don't have to craft them.
I mean, I
Correct.
usually don't use dual blades. I haven't for like a couple of games, but now I use them again.
I'm trying to
The
think
double Joe with them.
I'm trying to think if I've used Sword and Shield outside of the demo for this.
I got a really strong light bowgun from her. Oh no, I'm gonna get it. Oh, I didn't. Nice. It has.
Yeah, go ahead, Kurt.
So the bowgun I got rapid fires Thunder Pierce, and it has 260 raw damage, so it's almost a heavy bowgun in terms of damage.
That is really good.
It has 0 recoil on any of the pierce, and it reloads fast. So it's literally a Legiana gun, except slightly stronger, and a light bowgun.
Oh, free falling to hell. You did miss the sad dad section. It'll probably be on YouTube at midnight tonight, as long as I get it off of Twitch in time.
I don't think there's any update on PC release yet, sadly.
Nope.
I don't think so. They're gonna hold their cards fairly close to their chest.
I'm pretty sure they won't actually say a release date before, but they know, like, fully 100% certainty.
Phantom hitbox, my old friend.
Yeah, that's the only problem I have with her.
It's a really bad hitbox, yeah. I've also had like a couple of times where I just fall over dead for some reason. Like
Yep.
nothing.
I got a
was
gem!
just Flik
I carved
with
a
his
gem
death
from the thing.
note.
Yeah, I used the
I
death note on you.
I accidentally started.
That's one gem down, one more to go.
Nice. So you're only making one set then?
Yep.
Yeah.
The full one or the...
I'm making the better one
customizable
because I like to customize it.
Honestly, the only one you really could need two of, like both sets of, is the chest piece, since that has critical boost. And that's only if you want to be like super min-maxing.
Which I have never done.
I do it for the fashion, since the beta set looks cool on males. I like that it looks like a very knight.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very bulky knight. It looks like a Dark Souls boss.
I did have dragon pods, but I lost it at some point.
Oh, now I know who it reminds me of. It kind of reminds me of like a mix of the first tutorial boss of 3. And
Gundyr?
yeah, Gundyr. And the Sentries, is that the name?
Yeah, the Flex Out
Sentries?
Sentries. That's the ones I
Uh,
said when we were talking about her before.
No, it Flex Out Sentries. Isn't that the one that has like conjoined twins?
No, it's...
Lizard things.
That's the,
It's-
yeah, I think that's the one.
it's
I think
not-
you mean the...
Ruined Sentries.
Rune Sentinels, yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the ones.
Those ones.
Yeah, the
Oh,
ones with the
it's-
Captain America shields.
Yes. Yeah, and they have like little hammers.
Yes. Although they have
Long
long
sticks.
sticks, but little
Stick
hammers.
hammers.
Long sticks, little hammers. I've seen that porno.
Yeah. But it really looks like a Dark Souls enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Since it's so big. Like the player is usually so.
Anyone got anything to
skin-tall.
chuck up at this spike? She's in position.
I'm trying, but she blocked my shot. That might have got through.
My axe. Are you
Yeah,
playing
don't
my-
actually want to go for the horns because this is just a discovery phase.
Yeah, there's really no reason to go for the horns after we've broken ground in this phase.
Nerds.
Nerds, we've done
The
this way too
plating
much.
for the rewards.
Yeah, me and Valnar have done this way too much at this point.
Yeah, I have like 8 full pages of weapons that are gold.
Jesus.
None of them are good, except for like 2 of them. The water lance is really good.
As far as I know,
Goes.
the what's it called? Most of the decay weapons seems really good.
That's just gold versus the Valhazak ones.
Yep, the gun lance is as strong as the fully upgraded one. The hammer is as strong as the fully upgraded one. The Baroth hammer has the same damage as Diablo's hammer, I think.
Stuck
And
under
you know
our-
the rare 8 weapons also benefit from elementalist.
Yeah.
Yes, which is on the armor set.
No, that's free element.
Oh.
Elementalist increases physical damage. For
Ah, alright.
elements.
I got the skills confused.
Yeah. So it's like for light weapons like dual blade, sword and shield, insect glaive and all that, it's probably better with it. 3 elements. For
Yep.
heavy ones, it's better for elementalists.
The TV app is way behind the stream. You could try refreshing. That usually solves the delay if there's a big disparity.
She's going ham.
Yes, on her noose, as we've taken to calling it, I guess. Her hangman's noose that she's going to use on all the victims Mafia Frog decides. This is the first time I've ever met her.
I usually
I have
accidentally
never
mount
mounted
her.
her.
I accidentally mount her.
Lose.
Yeah. Like a little wink.
That was from Loki, that wasn't Sora.
Okay.
Sora's busy playing with the noose.
And it's the left, the right tail done.
There goes the buttons. There goes the
Left
other
tail done.
Ah, I'm pressing God of War buttons.
Nice. Right into the fire. That wasn't good.
Let's see.
Where do I get those horns?
You can check some.
I meant for the red buff.
Oh. No, it's like after using Insect Glaive for a bit, I've learned that it has more combos than I thought.
But all you do is just spam the attack on Titan 1 and you win.
I don't really do that, since it feels like you do less damage that way.
But it looks awesome.
It looks cool, but
And you
it
get to
also
air
doesn't-
juggle yourself.
and it doesn't feel fun for me. I don't know, I'm not someone who likes being in the air. I'm afraid of heights. That's canon for my hunter now.
Ah,
Nice.
deep lore, etc.
It's like my friends of mine and I talked about RP servers on Final Fantasy where there's like black mages who are afraid of fire, so they only use ice magic.
Oh, boy.
Tell them I hate them.
It's literally the worst.
No, LARPing is the worst.
Oh, that's just a
What do
real
you have
life
against
one.
LARPers?
Oh no, Valnor's a
Everything.
LARPer.
Nope. I'm not a LARper.
Oh, speaking of that, there was one time when I saw LARPers on my way home from school. And it was just the worst thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, just roll into the fire, that's what you're supposed to do, right?
Yes.
Dog, are you attacking that bed? I just realised when Sora's doing something bad, I call her dog. It's the equivalent of Kratos saying boy. Dog.
Ah, she's restoring her shell.
I just want you to know, lots of people are seeing you do that now. You're really embarrassing yourself.
If she had a concept of the internet, she would be really embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
To be fair, she stopped doing it and moved. Then she went back to doing it.
She heard you.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Buffy has gone out and killed birds again now, so it's warm enough for her to enjoy herself outside.
Nice.
You can tell by that she has killed half the forest of birds now.
She's the only thing keeping it in check, really. They would rise up with her.
Yeah, there she goes.
And she's gone.
Prince footprints. Yeah, footprint.
What's LARPing? Live action role playing.
You meet with a bunch of nerds in the forest and you throw rocks at each other shouting lightning bolts.
Yeah, yeah. You hit each
Or
other
if
with styrofoam covered sticks saying 3 damage, 3 damage.
Or if you're like the people around where I saw them in the middle of the park.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, Seppo, that's because the it's only the gold plating that's weak to thunder.
Yeah, you've got to use thunder in the first one.
The actual body isn't weak to thunder. That's why the critical spots takes less damage.
Yep.
Someone didn't look at their trusty hunter's notes.
Yeah.
The lobby should have more than enough space. It only really fills up on a Saturday.
So.
Okay, I'm gonna use the water lens.
Oh, I can use in-game voice chat.
What?
Listen,
Hey, Pom, how you doing? See, Arisen.
I'm going to go craft myself one bit of the thing.
which thing?
Oh,
the armor set.
No.
At the armor. Yeah.
I was gonna say the chest piece, since I'm so used to like important bits having gems needed. But in previous games, there was always the belt that needed gems.
For her set is waist
some
and
reason.
chest, isn't it?
No, it's the gauntlets and belts.
Oh.
Yep. Chest was.
Oh yeah, that's right. I already have that. Yeah.
Which one was it?
I don't know.
Xenojiva.
Ah, yes, of course.
Which this character has a ton of gems of.
Don't rub it in.
You're also very pink.
Yeah. Look at how shiny this is.
He wishes he was the pink samurai. He's my protege.
It's so shiny, it's almost red instead of pink.
See, that's where he's getting it wrong.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna come back as the gold samurai.
Klesno.
Bright white samurai. Also known as the KK samurai.
Oh boy.
Since he only said 2 Ks, I'm going to assume he means KK Slider.
See,
Yep.
I can say I'm meaning this because my FC is named KK. Well, my FC used to be named KK.
Slider.
I forgot what it was actually after. It was some weeby shit. It was like
No, it's the dog who plays the guitar in... Whatchamacallit? You know, the thing.
Court was talking about his FC he was in
Yeah, I know.
before he was in the one he's currently in.
yeah, drama happens.
Shut up,
As
baby. I
usual.
know it.
Nice.
I've taken to quoting Bender ever so often.
Nope. Fuck. No. I am becoming shiny.
Alright, I'm just going to go say and then I'm good to go. And I'll post the quest again.
Okie dokie.
I'll go say.
There are 11 people in the hall, I think.
It's relatively full for a weekday. Middle of the week.
Yeah. I was gonna invite my friend, but he seems to want to have a break.
He's not a true fan. You should probably dump him.
I mean, he got through the game in like 4 days.
Animal Crossing, yes.
That's
Hello.
that's very yellow.
So he's not even the golden samurai, he's the piss samurai.
It's the same color as the weapons.
The weapons are also piss.
Basically. See you wiggling at me, CR.
It takes so long to load into the gathering hall.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, at least quests don't take so long to load anymore.
But at what cost?
And you get back into the hall after a quest, so hey.
Yeah. Yeah, if only there was a way
All
to
they
check.
need is the housekeeping cat
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
And a
Or the
smith.
Agosi and the bounties and
Please put a smith in the gathering hall.
That would be very nice, yes.
so basically the Monster Hunter double cross lobby.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
just because you can have a gigantic lobby with lots of different areas to visit doesn't mean you should. Sometimes having everything in one place was very, very handy.
Yeah.
Do you like my dance?
No.
Wow.
Wow, rude.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
The
that's
Mother
not your
Goddess.
siege.
I've just posted it.
That is your siege.
So somebody called Goat has also initiated the siege.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Well, we're fighting the ram. Oh.
That's true.
I have the Azure Lao Shan armor. Because I colored it blue.
Dabble dee to die. Dabble dee.
I'm the gold Lao Shan armor.
Ah. The way it reflects the light is so ugly.
That's why I did it bright color. It only looks good if
You
do
look
it
like
dark.
you look like Neo as in the game, but if it had like loot boxes.
Neon.
Sorry, Neo. Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if it had loot
Samurai
boxes.
Souls.
My character just looks like a character from Neo if I don't wear helmets with this armor. What was his name? William?
I do remember Kefs. So that's who good is. Now he's innocuous goal.
I got really bored of Neo for some reason.
So did I.
It don't matter. None of this
Didn't buy
matters.
it. I was tempted for a
Neon,
minute
did
there, but I
you
didn't.
do an extra 0 there by accident? Thank you for being incredibly generous with your protection money. People probably say this all the time, but thank you for what you do. Just broke up with my now ex-fiancée, and it's always good to have a distraction. Words don't do gratitude justice, so good sir, go treat yours elf. Wait, yours elf?
Yourself.
Yourself. I'm an idiot. It was across 2 lines. I thought, I don't have an elf. On my Streamlabs, it says yours, new line, elf. I thought I had an elf.
Go treat your elf.
Go treat my elf. And I was like, I don't have an elf, I have a dog. Sorry, you're an elf now, okay? Enjoy. I'm sorry that things didn't work out for you, Neon Predator. Don't feel the need to thank me monetarily. I'm happy to provide a distraction.
Well, you can help your elf.
I will help my elf, though.
I'm gonna load this cannon.
I'm going to force them to have plastic surgery to get rid of their knife ears.
That's
Wow, rude.
racist.
Yeah, also I'm a racist to elves. I hate them. It's a deep-seated hatred that's spawned from the Eldar, specifically. It's their fault.
Understandable. Wow, she destroyed my cannon.
Nice!
How dare you?
I am conflicted though because I love Kerrigan.
Do that.
The loudmouth elf from Vermintide, who is also Scottish and also very condescending and very snarky. In other
Yeah, I
words,
remember her.
the female elf version of me.
Yeah, I remember her. I hated her.
You would have liked the April Fool DLC they released then.
It's the one that were just shut her up.
Yeah, it was called Shut Up Kerrigan.
I like the dwarf.
Kerrigan is StarCraft.
Wait, what was her name then? It was something like
Carillion.
Carillion!
Krillin?
Krillin! Yeah, Carillion is the one from Dragon Ball. That's right.
Has anyone got those boulders? I guess not.
I've barely been paying attention.
Hey, I got the tail.
And I got crushed by the boulders. Thanks.
And my axe.
And
No problem.
my Attack on Titan.
I can't get over this bit. I can't into jumping.
That was the correct man. As long as you can afford it, Neon. I guess you are saving money now there's not going to be a wedding? If you can't laugh, you'll cry, so come on, laugh. You've got to laugh.
I forgot to restock ammo.
Silver lining, etc. Don't worry, there's a
Oh
time
wait,
for
no,
that.
I didn't restock.
Did you forget to eat as well?
No.
Boof. Boof.
Nugget.
Quiet, elf.
Now I can just look at it from my destroyed cannon.
What is there? Oh. It's an Overwatch.
I
right?
loaded the 2 cannons on the normal path she goes.
Thank you, free fall to hell for 2 months in a row. Oh, well, come on now. I don't want to say that. That'll bring everybody down, but I'm sorry you had to do that. But again, happy to provide distraction. Also, what is that next to your name?
It's an Overwatch.
Oh, yeah.
What?
New pass thing. But hey, it's cheaper with Prime, so there's that.
What's it do?
You get a couple of skins in-game and special, like, viewpoints, I guess. I think that's it.
People still play Overwatch. It feels like it's died down a lot since I don't see it on my timeline anymore.
It has died down apart from their esports side, but that's because Blizzard is putting in a lot of money to make it an esport. It isn't.
No. Not even balance, actually. You just go dive now and that's it.
Whenever I think I might go back to Overwatch, I remind myself it's taken them 2 years to fix Hanzo. 2 years to fix an obvious dumb thing. And I bet they still haven't fixed that Symmetra's ult stack. I bet they haven't. I don't know, but I bet they haven't.
I mean, every time you think about going back to Overwatch, you get like one of those terrible comments.
Yeah, and then I think, you know what, I'll just take the hit to my money because it's not worth it.
Yeah.
You hear a dog making weird sounds.
As far as you can push this cannon.
If a material is a
Enough.
gem, does it play a different animation?
I don't
think
remember
so.
so.
It just pops up in the list to the right.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's it.
I think it's only if you carve it,
Yeah,
because I don't remember it.
just double checking. The chances of getting 2 and 2 I don't think is very high.
Unlikely, yes.
Are any of you going to go see Infinity War? It opens, well, tomorrow for us.
I'm not big on going to movies.
Same, basically.
Actually, now I do live in a city now that has a cinema, so
One of those newfangled cinemas.
yeah. No, they like shut down the cinema in my hometown.
They did that to my most local one as well, actually, now I think about it.
But now I live in one of the bigger cities.
I do want to go and see it because I want to see it in 3D and I want to see it before I get spoiled. But problem is, going there and back is like an hour travel time. The movie is 2.5 hours long. And right now I'm not really comfortable leaving Sora locked in her cage for longer than like, I think the longest I've left her is 2 hours. So it means I can't really, unfortunately.
I'm kind of just waiting for it to, well, all of the movies to come out on Blu-ray.
I mean, I haven't seen a superhero movie in forever, so...
You're missing the good ones. The good ones are the ones that are comedies. Thor Ragnarok
The
and
last one I saw was
Homecoming.
the Avengers, I think.
Yeah, the first Avengers movie was good.
It's because, like, putting a serious twist on a superhero seems simple.
Well, that's you end up with DC then.
Yeah. Like, they don't know why their animations are good. It seems, well... Maybe they know, it's just that the ones they put in charge of making the movies don't know why the animations are good.
Oh, you're talking about the animated movies. I was talking about like, you know.
No, I mean
versus-
like why the live action ones are bad and the animated ones are good.
Oh, right.
Because the animated ones have a bunch of humor in it as well.
Oh, before I forget, sorry I missed it. Thank you, Sure, for 16 months in a row. Try not to go back. They replaced Scatter Arrow with Arrow Spam and made Hanzo fly. Is that true?
Oh boy, that sounds awful.
I thought they were giving him a dash like Genji's.
Did he get Mercy's ult? Does he get wings?
Like, I'd heard that he got Genji's dash just so they were kind of similar like that, and he can fire like 3 arrows really quick, but in a line.
Just imagining him wearing like roller skates, but instead of the wheels, it's his 2 dragons on his feet.
Nice.
I would play the game if he had like dragon shoes.
Thank you, Angelic, for 18 months in a row. Just stopping by to drop this off. Thank you. We need a second Twitch baby name though, and Cort's going to say Frank if I ask him, so...
Steve.
Steve? Okay, I don't think I've done a Steve yet. Steve it is.
Steve in my language translator.
Damn it. You got me again. The thing about Infinity War is, though, I think it is going to have a more depressing tone than the rest of the Marvel stuff has, because they're going to kill people off.
But isn't, like,
Even
the
if they
guy-
do a do-over, they're still going to kill everyone off.
Isn't the guy from like what's it called? The pawn shop. Isn't he the main villain?
The man from the pawn shop.
The American show.
In Pawn Stars.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yeah, the villain from Pawn Stars is the villain, yes. He's Thanos.
The main the main guy in Pawn Stars. The guy who's like, wow, Mona Lisa, I can give you like $12 for that.
I know a guy who's an expert in these kind of things.
Fucking stop giving me. I'm trying to.
I don't know if like spoilers are out for Infinity War yet, but I'd like to make a prediction
Yes,
of how
there
the
are.
story goes, but I don't want to be told if I'm right or wrong. So I'd like to make that clear. My theory is they're going to do a lot of deaths, at least 3, and then it's going to be the cliffhanger is that Doctor Strange uses the Time Stone to give them a do-over, to try again without the world exploding or whatever Thanos does.
There's a time stone.
Yeah, he uses it in the Doctor Strange movie.
I haven't seen that one.
One of the Infinity Stones is the Infinity Stone of Time.
Ah, okay.
It's
So yeah, time
Okay.
travel then. Okay.
I wanted to see Doctor Strange simply because Dormammu is my favorite villain in Marvel. But it's also just the whole... I saw how the concept art for Dormammu looked, and then I saw the actual Dormammu. And
He's
it's
not
such
a-
a disappointment.
He's not really a big part of the movie.
Why did they put Groot in, like, acid hell? That's the only thing it reminds me of. It just looks
The
like...
visuals in Doctor Strange are great. Like
Yeah,
all the
but
psychedelic
Dormammu-
stuff.
Dormammu doesn't look like Dormammu. That's the main problem. The concept art for him was so good. It made him look like basically a cosmic god,
Yeah.
which he... But
Oh,
in
there
the
goes the skin.
actual movie, he looks so much less.
Toasted. Hey, you might
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Dormammu is like the one who does the toasting. It looks like he has been toasted.
Toasted. Nicely toasted.
Fuck it. Stop picking up the pump.
Can't tell if the animation's ended yet. No, it's not. I'm still stabbing.
I want to see Thor Ragnarok and Doctor Strange.
Thor Ragnarok is just a straight up comedy with a couple of good action scenes.
Yeah.
It's very
That's why
funny.
it's lucky.
That sounds good.
Hmm.
What about the second Thor movie though?
Haven't seen it. Heard it was awful, so
Dark-
just skipped
Is
it.
it Dark World?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think I watched it. From what I can remember, if it's the one I watched, I think it's just okay. Like its story isn't that good, but it has like standard action scenes.
You don't need to have seen it
Ah,
to understand
okay.
Ragnarok. I was confused on a couple of points, but not in relevance to like the story of the film.
Okay, but does Beta Bill Ray show up?
I don't know who that is.
It's Thor, but with a horse head.
Oh! Isn't there a reference to... Actually, I think there is a reference to it. Like, when he's talking about the things Loki's done to him in Ragnarok, he mentions getting turned into an animal, but I forget which animal.
Dog.
Oh, it was a dog. Okay.
Oh, I disconnected.
Oh, crap.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think my internet just cut off for a second.
Worst possible time.
No, I blame random loads of times. Randomly disconnected, so...
Yeah,
just
happened to me
return
once as well.
Of course, I already have it.
So when she's going to do her breath attack, we Dragon Pod face to have a fall over, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not when she like heats up the room. Then it doesn't work.
Okay.
But when it like charges up.
So, well, the first one's going to be the heating up the room, so not that.
Since I think she's just immune to damage to her head there, since every time I did it, she took 0 damage.
I'd also recommend Spider-Man Homecoming, yeah it is, as a good Marvel comedy film, because it isn't anything other than a comedy, but it's not as funny as Ragnarok, I think.
Boy, she's coming to
Oh.
me.
Yeah, it just completed the siege for me, so
Ow.
since I disconnected from the hub.
Do you get the full rewards, or...?
Nope. I got the reward I needed, which is just the tickets.
Oh, right, yeah, that's good.
No, that's okay then. Yeah, those come from the bronze slot, so that's fine.
Am I in a solo lobby? I just disconnected completely.
I don't see you in the player list. So yeah, you're no longer in the lobby.
Stumps for days.
Oh boy.
Oh, that one.
that's-
That one. Got her. That's a very handy
Toast.
tip.
It's a really easy way to get to her horns as well, since she
Yeah.
does so much in that phase.
Oh, she's body slam for real. Yep. Did we get this chip yet? Yeah. What
Are you
eating?
eating Pringles?
Yep.
I knew it. This media property is not sponsored by Pringles.
But it could be.
I guess. I actually have a imitation brand Pringle box in front of me. They're
Oh,
called
is this the one I had?
they're called Snacks, but it's It's spelt with an X, and it's from Asda, which is Walmart in America.
Okay. Well, we
Not
have
quite, but close.
No, they are. Asda is owned by Walmart.
a friend of mine got really angry at me because I didn't like the knockoff Pringles since he loves them.
See, I like them, but they're nothing like actual Pringles. They taste like a crisp we have here called Squares by Walkers.
Yeah. No, it's like the ones we have here is much higher quality. Like they are actually better quality than Pringles. It's just that I don't like the texture to them.
Yeah, Pringles do have that unique, weird. I don't know. It's like
reclaimed potato skin flavor.
it's
texture.
yeah, that's what it's meant to be or something, right? Recycled chips.
Yeah, basically.
I don't think that's true. I think that's an urban myth.
But that's what they feel like when you eat them. So I believe it.
I have a feeling Valinor doesn't like Pringles.
They're the chicken nuggets of chips.
What's wrong with chicken nuggets?
Honestly, I mostly eat Pringles just for the taste. They have like I don't care for Pringles itself. They could be any chips. It's just that I like the flavor they have.
Thank you for the bits of sure. That's very generous. Yes, let's talk about food. Oh yeah, we fell into a streaming cliche. Damn it.
Yep.
Already eaten some.
Did you also eat Pringles?
Did if I could have any.
We're talking about Monster Hunter.
Oh, that was heating up the room again. Yeah, that was doing literally 0 damage when I hit her during that phase.
Yeah, finally.
So,
Never
hey,
mind.
that was fast.
If there's something I hope they add, it's the what's it called? It's the glamour system they had in Generations. I really do hope they add that.
Or just
They
ask
might
me
add it for
outside.
G rank.
G-rank.
Oh yeah, I also hope they add G-Rank.
I hope they add Zenogre.
Yeah. Well, we know the guy across won't join.
No. But they almost did.
Yeah, they were testing him.
They showed footage of that on the live stream a few days ago.
That probably means that no Leviathan will be added. Since all of them uses the same skeleton as Legaicos.
Yep.
That would mean no Tamamitsune, which would be very, very disappointing.
Yeah.
Although I didn't think that would ever be in anyway.
No, I don't think any monsters that was introduced in general will be added, honestly. Maybe Balfark? Barafarku, was it?
Barafarku was the Japanese name, yes.
Yes.
Well,
I would
maybe
love
in
the
World 2 or something.
World 2. Turns out there was a second new land. We didn't see it. It was hidden behind the first one.
Maybe World
What if
Unite
it's-
or something.
No, what if it has the naming of Double Cross? Double World.
Double world.
Double World.
Oh, what
It's
if
just
under
like-
the sea there was an underwater world?
Underworld.
And they bring back the underwater combat but still have bits that aren't underwater because they're in
I
like
would love to
caves.
fight. I would love to fight CDs in this game. I actually kind of want water combat more in back since it made something different.
It's a pretty cool end screen right there.
Like I know it was very badly received, but I really I wish they would have worked on it rather than just trash it.
CR's hammer is
mean-
about to fall on its face.
Yeah.
Oh, video clip, not meant screenshot. Here we go.
My screenshot is just the ground.
Nice.
It's a little
whatever
strange.
reason.
Sadly, I don't think I got the other gem I needed.
Of course not.
And we can't get it in the rewards, can I?
I don't think so.
No. Punch rank next.
Oh, I know what to do.
I don't like how excited he sounds. It's dangerous.
Sounds like trouble.
This is gonna be great.
What are you doing?
You'll see when I load back into the
Oh, he's
lobby.
done something to himself.
Is he dabbing?
No.
I bet he is.
Let's see, where's there it is.
This is a Buffen snipe gun with all the spread ammo. Okay.
Hmm.
Weird.
Blaze King.
There's the duplicates.
And the
Okay.
rewards were pretty bad as well.
These useless tickets. Need them anywhere.
Just sell them, yeah. Alright, on the plus side, at least I can get the gem from the level 1 siege, so it's not like we definitely have to level it up all the way again.
I got the Dart Arrow Blast.
Ooh.
Oh. Yeah, it looks really nice.
You want to see how big Sora is?
Does it have power coating?
Sora?
No. It has everything but power.
The
Ah, well,
hunt
you
is
can
posted.
make that power
Yeah,
thing charm or something. Get it
yeah.
on there that way.
Perfect.
Need trouble. Oh, camera's not quite. There she is. There's my hand for comparison.
Okay. This is Flik's. Okay.
Also, if Sora's being naughty, she's now dog. And if she's being good, she's now elf.
So elves are good.
Well, depends, I guess.
Compared to dog. Because dog is god backwards, so it
I
just
see.
it fits.
And she is the dog of war.
Yes, she is, for Mafia Frogs Enforcers. What will I take? Let's just go old school Impact. You lost! That's the first time I've seen Valinor
That's
lose.
the first.
Hey, Flik, look at my face.
You are now my wife, goat. You have proven that you're strong enough. Where's the cart? Ah.
I have become gold.
Has she been a good girl or a little terrorist? She goes between the two. And thank you, Joe, for the other bits.
What? Both of them lost.
What?
Nice.
There's a tie.
Both of them fell over.
I've never seen a tie and I wasn't looking,
What the-
damn it.
What? 2 against 1? Okay.
Thank you, sure. But you've got first place now as well.
Court.
Happy to provide the distraction. That's my job.
Do you like my
damn.
face?
Alright. And Goat still gets to be my wife. The rest of you don't. You don't get to be
I
my wife.
tied with him.
Yeah, you tied and then they beat you.
Oh, you didn't beat me.
Wait, I thought you beat you the second time.
No,
No,
that was me.
Val.
Again.
He beat you twice!
Yes.
Mega wife.
What about me, person who's never won?
Your... What's the kid's name? Arto? Your boy. Whatever. I don't know his actual name other than it begins with an A.
Yeah, Flick's some lazy turn.
How?
I don't know.
Was I talking in a villain number 1-esque voice?
Possibly.
Mega wife. Atreus.
I didn't know NASA had a Twitch page.
It don't matter.
NASA has a Twitch?
None of this matters.
Yeah.
I mean, they did broadcast the Facebook thing, so they're just doing everything. Thank you for the protection money, out of troll. For all the hours of content and enjoyment you provided me with, I would like to show you some support. Thank you for all those nights of laughter and fun. Hope the time you stop is far, far away. I hope so too, thank you.
Smart Loki.
Oh, that's interesting. She spawned on the left side.
Yeah, it seems like a random weather. It's usually this area I find.
Could you fire this cannon for me?
I think I've only ever seen her on this side.
Oh no.
Yeah, there she is over there.
Yeah, so basically I need to turn this cannon this way instead.
He's destroying the wall.
I'm just filling up the cannons.
I'm hearing the dog do something, so I'm just going to go check what she's doing, because she might be being a little terrorist right now.
Barrel bombs.
Oh, there you are. What are you doing?
Because you can use the barrel. Excuse me, you can use the barrel bombs to destroy those walls as well.
I don't know.
No, you can. I've done it.
Can?
Oh, you
trusty
creature. That's what
But why would you waste barrel bombs on that?
Those explosions.
One that in front.
I see. Good reason.
I mean,
She's over here.
there is empty large barrels you can pick up and nitro streams behind it.
Yeah, but still.
Oh please, it's not like it's difficult to get resources. Game.
It's no
Yes,
problem, you
there
don't
is.
need to sub Aerotol. Tis optional risen. Where is Golden
Yes.
Lady?
She's
BR.
having a nice walk.
Top, yeah, northwest corner.
Okay, that should hit her.
Hell yeah, dude. Wyvern ignition!
Shots.
Okay.
Remember, this is just a tier 1, so we are just wanting her to drop as many materials as possible, and then we get to fight a Valhazak instead.
Nice.
That would be nice, because then that means by Saturday I could have a lovely customized Golden God set.
Golden God. Oh shit. Wasn't there like anime where all of the characters had like golden armor?
Saint
were-
Seiya,
Yeah.
wherever it's called.
Yeah. No, I think that's the name. Since I had a friend who was obsessed with it. And I had
Oh, I forgot to
literally-
eat, I think. Yeah, I did.
Huh, not me for once. I forgot to eat.
Oh.
Can't bring you to anywhere.
That's the first time I've forgotten in like a little while.
Where the heck is she going? That way? Okay. Interesting.
Loki.
Yeah, sometimes when she's playing back, she just decides to stop, though, and that makes me very paranoid about what she might be doing.
No. Can't destroy mines. No, inventory's full.
What have you got in your inventory that's taking space?
A lot.
Bunch of stuff.
I see. I have a hammer.
So, alright, bring the ball and I'll throw it for you.
She might be going to the one near the exit to the second area. If someone can get there and load that cannon.
Well, both of the cannons, that's where she normally spawns, is loaded. I think you're the one closest to that area.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. Nope, she went down. Oh well.
Oh, prepare the kitten. Cannon.
Prepare the kitten cannon, I agree.
The kitten cannon. Does that shoot kittens exclusively, or does it fire kittens?
Yes.
Yes to both.
Let's see.
Where's she at?
Shit.
I think
They're
where
like
Card
more-
loaded his cannons.
Yeah. The place she normally spawns. I think we can shoot her from here. I'll try.
You should be able to. But the
It's
second
hitting her.
cannon.
It's
not
hitting
gonna
her,
do
but I
anything.
don't see numbers.
Yeah, you adjust out of range for damage numbers, but it's still doing damage.
Oh, I see.
Oh, she
Yeah.
is going past that cannon.
Oh, wow. I did. Well, I don't know now. Oh, she's turned around.
Yeah, she just straight turned around. Although she's moving to the next area, that's why.
I need to adjust the gold in my face.
Stop
To match my
showing me
armor.
it.
Look at how shiny I am.
I don't wish to see it.
So you basically turn into gold dust.
Is that a wrestler?
That is a wrestler, yeah.
Why do I know that? I have never watched wrestling.
I have no idea.
Fairly well known for being flamboyant in the ring. Fabulous, I guess.
Fabulous.
Gladiolus?
He had a son that was a wrestler as well. What was he called?
The silver dust.
I think it's Stardust. I'm not
Stardust, yeah, that rings a bell.
Isn't that the JoJo?
It may also be a JoJo, because everything is a JoJo.
Stardust Crusaders, was it?
sure. Yeah, I was thinking it was Code Red, but it's no.
Oh, hitbox.
How did I not get hit by that? That was weird.
She was feeling kind this day.
So you doing this spin attack past me. Okay.
Yep, that's how that works.
Ah, fire! Oh, she missed. It's like the hitbox to her fire attack starts like a foot in front of her face.
Basically, yeah.
Since you can stand inside of her mouth and she won't hit you.
Shh, don't talk.
You can stand inside her mouth in that and she will hit you.
Was that Lucky who went meow over there, or was that CR?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why not both?
It sounded loud enough that I thought it was someone with the mic close to them.
How do you know that Loki isn't the one close to the mic?
Because Lucky is a trickster.
Maybe CR is Loki.
That would be a big trick.
CR is just Loki's human persona.
I would very much enjoy cutting off her horns.
I am aiming for them, but my hammer is very short range, sadly.
So your
Sadly.
hammer is card.
Yes.
Yes.
Sadly, hammers aren't known for their massive range. Slinger bombs. Slinger bombs is also really good for breaking off the crowd. Since it's a bomb, you sling at her. Just like this.
Got her with one.
Smash!
Double beam.
I will
Fail
get
snap.
you. Oh, plating broke. Wait. Oh, it was
That's
another.
another group.
Step it up. I say as I basically miss every single attack.
I'm landing hits, but not in the places that matter.
Yeah, it's just not far enough up the slope for me to do my jump attack.
Whee!
I somehow got away with that.
Yeah, you were inside her mouth.
Ah, yes. The safest place to be when she's firing a death beam from her mouth.
Yes.
Yes. Surprisingly, yes.
I'm gonna hit your toe. I really do hope they bring Shangao Ren back, simply because I want to kill something by hitting him in the toes repeatedly.
Is that the big crab?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dead.
Big samurai crab.
Fire area, but we still haven't beaten up the face.
It's just so stupid. It's a monster that dies because he got hit in the toes so much.
That was his Achilles toe.
I'm assuming that if they actually add it, they will give you a way to actually hit the body.
I mean, you do hit the face when you break all the legs repeatedly. that does the most damage, obviously.
Isn't there like a platform you stood on as well? That you,
Yes.
when he reached the wall?
Yes, that was the castle you were defending.
Yeah. Because I remember that. God,
There were a couple of
nonsense.
cannons on there.
Oh,
I don't have any launcher ammo, so I'm not gonna trigger the rocks.
Oh, I don't have any left either. I used them.
I will shoot it with my hammer.
There.
Well,
I did it. Let's get Colonel.
wow, he's out.
Just took my big hit and kept on going. How dare you?
The Gajulaka.
Ow. There you go.
There we go.
Good job. Also, all the drops.
Oh.
Come on.
Is that the Nergigante hammer? No, hunting horn.
It
Okay.
is, yeah.
Didn't get any from the carbon.
She have eyelashes.
Googly ones, yes.
Oh yeah, did you see that someone put googly eyes on the Venom from Venom
Yeah.
trailer?
I have not
Yes.
seen that, but that sounds amazing.
That was amazing.
Also, that trailer sucked.
Oh, I find it interesting. Venom is a cool villain.
Sony doesn't make good movies.
I don't know.
We.
If they let Marvel handle it, it might have been good.
Does it reek of executive meddling?
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, might be interesting. Don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it might be, but
I haven't really seen any Sony movies.
did you see what they did with Electro or whoever it was in the second Amazing Spider-Man?
I haven't seen any Spider-Man movies lately. I've seen the one with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, so you missed the terrible Sony ones where they rebooted it with Andrew Garfield.
Oh wait, the skater guy.
Yes, they turned Peter
Was like-
Parker into a dude.
Yeah, dude, bro. It's like
Nice.
we want him to be a nerd, but we also want him to be cool with the kids. Yeah, I remember I watched the one with the lizard.
Yeah, that was the first one. I don't think anybody watched the second one. Apparently
No,
it
I
was
think
that bad.
I think that was the reason I didn't watch the second one.
I only know him because I played the game based on it.
I watched the first one and it made me completely lose interest in the second one.
That is perfectly understandable.
But I know, I'm just interested in how they deal with Eddie Brock and Venom, since they seem to have made Eddie more of a hero than he usually is in this one.
They'll go
So-
as anti-hero.
Yeah, but it's like Venom is the villainous part, and
Yeah.
Brock seems to be the good part. And together they form an anti-hero.
Like Ghost Rider. You saw how well those did.
Not the Punisher.
Although apparently the Punisher TV series is good.
Most of the TV series is good for superheroes, except for Daredevil.
Punisher's played by the guy who played the asshole cop from the first 2 seasons of The Walking Dead.
Punisher is played by the Punisher.
He is also played by the Punisher, yeah.
She will need soon. Should probably carve.
Yes, that would probably be good.
Make her drop more shinies. My only hope. Actually, I remember I did watch the first Amazing Spider-Man, and the way I watched it was I watched it on YouTube.
But you know, they showed like the failed experiments for the Venom thing, I guess. And I'm wondering what importance they have, if they are like Carnage or whatever.
Yeah, but the thing is, that movie can't be connected to... It's not connected to the Amazing Spider-Man,
Yeah.
presumably, and it can't be connected to the Marvel one.
Is Carnage in the Amazing Spider-Man?
He was in the game of the second one, but he's not been in the movies.
Yeah, so he could still be in that movie. If not, they probably will bring in like the other Venoms, like Toxin and whatever the lady one was
I
named.
didn't know there was other ones. But I knew Carnage, obviously. But I didn't know there was others beyond that.
There's one named Toxin, who's just the overpowered version of them.
He is Nurgle.
He's like a mix between Venom and Carnage, if I remember right.
So he's not green then.
No, he's red and black.
Ugh.
And he looks like...
Yeah,
what's-
colors.
No, he looks like he's a mix between the two, right? Like not quite Carnage, black and white, and black and red. Let's see.
I know why Venom looks like Spider-Man. Why does Carnage and others all look like Spider-Man?
Carnage is made from Venom, I think.
So they're just all based on him then.
Yeah, but Carnage doesn't really look like Spider-Man. He looks more like Venom without the spider features.
They all have the same eyes. Which
Yeah.
is the Spider-Man mask eyes.
But I think it's because Carnage is just from Venom,
I think that's just branding reasons.
probably.
I mean, that's the real answer that I was looking for.
Toxin literally just looks like Spider-Man.
If you Google Spider-Man cop, you get a lot of Spider-Man versus Elsa type videos.
Don't watch those.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
They
are the
are-
algorithm videos.
They are the crimes of animation.
Yeah, they're the ones that are put together purely based on Google data.
To lure kids in to watch them, and that's how they get money.
Yep.
That's creepy as fuck.
No, it's just people abusing that kids watch anything.
That's why Fortnite's successful on YouTube.
Wow.
I mean, it's true.
Is that why that the 13-year-old stripping got a lot of views, because they were also 13-year-old?
Yeah. I get nothing but bloody Fortnite ads now on YouTube, now that I'm playing it. Didn't get them when I wasn't playing it, but now that I am. And they're always super
Self-inflicted.
dodgy videos, like free V-Bucks, or I got how many V-Bucks? They're very obviously cons to steal your account, and they're ads. I get the official ones every so often, but more recently I've been getting dodgy videos on YouTube as an ad, or websites that are being like, here, come here, give us your information, you'll get free V-Bucks. I used to see those for pub as well, where it's like, this is worth $400 on the Steam store, but you can buy it from us for $4. It's like, who would believe that? Oh, dumb kids. It's like, ads like that shouldn't be, and they do vet ads, because I looked into it once, but clearly not good enough. Hello, Sora. We're complaining about ads.
Yes, ads.
Or rather, I am, and then I'm subjecting them to listen to it. Zeppo stopped to type and failed his quest for it. I am happy to hear that.
Rip.
Now I've said that, I will not get my gem. Karmic balance. Where's
But
wish
now
list?
that you've said that, you will get your gem, and now that I've said that, you won't.
Yeah, because maybe I was hoping you would say that and thus counteract it.
So you're saying now he won't get the gem?
I'm saying that I
Yes.
hopefully confused the desire sensor enough that there's a chance.
They programmed the desire sensor well in this game. They know what you want.
You didn't bring me a toy dog. Oh wait, you did. The noose. The noose. It has a little bit on it that transforms. See, it goes like that, and then it's. They can hold on to this bit instead and fling it around for even more noise. So you're practicing your motorboating again.
I'm going to stop there now.
Okay, okay. In that case, someone can join us, if and you like.
Ben already did.
Yeah, but he
Wait, did he?
withdrew.
Oh,
It was an accident.
Well, I'm stuck anyway.
see you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Thank you, Mino Tenchi, for 15 months in a row. Welcome back again. Here, Kurt's dancing for your pleasure, or displeasure, depending, I suppose.
Oh, it's my rival guild.
It's also like the dance you're doing right now is the dance you would do if a dog had grabbed hold of your leg super tight and you couldn't get rid of it.
Okay, explain this dance then.
Can you just strike a pose for us?
That
It's
is
the-
you having a kung fu fight with your inner demons that only you can see. You lost. And that's your dismay pose.
It's named interpretive dance.
Combative interpretive dance. It's probably not good for you.
I love all the dances. They are great.
Way too expensive though.
No, they are so cheap.
It's fine, he's a student, he's got disposable income.
It's more like I'm Norwegian.
It's fine, he's Norwegian, it's cheap. Or something. Who's not fast forwarding?
Everyone has fast forwarded. I'm already running around.
I'm not. I'm stuck in
What the
cutscene.
hell? Yeah, I'm stuck in the cutscene.
Valnar cursed us.
I'm already at the cannon.
Fire the cannonball. Cutscene. I just want to see our face get blasted in cutscene.
Oh, who joined? Maybe it's their first time seeing it.
No,
I know.
Goat is already running around as well.
Oh. Oh, it's my wife. Good. Alright, now how do we get Koltar to agree to doing the arm wrestling?
Just arm wrestle with Cobb.
And we will know who wins. The first Dragon Pod you pick up is always just 4.
Uh-huh. The crabs only give 4.
Ah.
That's why there are 2 sets of crabs.
Crabs are weak.
That actually missed. And away she goes. Oh, we know she's
Destroy
here.
my cannon this time. Nice.
Give me a gem, I need more.
I would also like gem, please.
I don't need the gem.
And go
I'm
skip it
saying
as well.
sarcastically.
Give me all your gems. I'll take 4 of them in one run. Make the internet sick
Are
with
they
jealousy.
Nice work spotting those tracks, kids. Why does it call us kid? I'm like, my character's like 18 years old. Yeah, what if you like make super old man? He just calls you kid.
The Admiral's just a little bit senile from wrestling so many monsters to death.
I mean, he's like half Rajan.
Yes. No, he is Rajang. It's just his human glamour.
Oh, I'm almost dead from the Kajalakos.
Her powering up probably didn't help.
Ow, she stepped on me.
Nice.
I'm not into that.
Not nice.
Get out of here, Gajalaka. I don't want to have to kill you, but I will. And I will enjoy it.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going for the horns and carving instead.
He's carving, get him! Wait, what are you carving?
That crown that broke off.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm paying attention.
same.
Now we just have to hope for a good circle and we might win the Battle Royale.
She didn't even fall over. Interesting.
Yeah. Sometimes she just ignores it. She doesn't feel like falling over today.
Come on, Gem. Come on, you can do it. I got it.
Did you?
I did.
Seriously?
Yep,
I
Nice.
don't believe you, apparently.
I got it. As I was saying, come on, he was actually already doing the animation for finding a rare result. Now, what's the chances I could get a Valhazak gem in one? Oh, maybe I can just trade for it, actually.
Yeah, have you gotten the gold print for this week?
I'm not for this week, but I think I might have one spare.
Yeah, this week was really annoying because you had to kill 4 Black Diablos.
Oof.
And they...
like 4 9-star quests.
And 3 other Garons. Well, Fanged Wyverns. And the Diablos, the Black Diablos just dig and charge so much, it always takes time. Since it's just, it takes so long to actually get to attack them.
Should
Yeah,
we
it
down
was
to
a
the
lot
arena?
less pleasant than the daily one we had during the spring.
Goat is ready.
Oh, you mean the test you take at the start of Fallout 3?
Yes.
Huh, it's weird.
I'm gonna control Ninja Star Setter.
How rude. Wait, there was a material. Yeah, there it is.
A shiny. Honestly, I'm really glad they added this as a glamour armor as well, since it looks much better than the other samurai armor.
How dare you?
It looks much better.
The
Since
Pink
it's not
Samurai will
just-
ride again.
or this
I mean,
one.
this one looks a lot better because it's the Laoshan armor.
Yeah, it's not just a fat samurai.
How dare you?
This is a hunter samurai now.
Can't see if I'm hitting anything. I did.
I'm guessing this armor's inclusion basically means Lao won't be added in the game.
Yeah.
Yep.
And if it does, it will have a new armor.
Yeah, it won't.
I wouldn't mind if I had
They
one that was
might-
themed around it.
They
Rather
might
than-
include his G-rank version.
Random samurai for no reason.
Oh yeah, both the armor glamour sets is samurais.
You have a thing for them.
I'm sensing a theme. I hope that it was like they would add just. Oh, I want them to add Sidious' armor as a layered armor,
That'd be interesting.
like the Viking-looking one, or the Anubis-looking one. That one's cool. And they could have like 2 versions like this one, the black and the white one.
Make it so.
Yeah, Capcom, get on it.
But they could just put them in as fights and get us that armor that way.
Yeah, but you know, underwater combat. Very difficult to fight Sidious without water.
Very difficult for him.
You're right.
Incredibly easy for us.
Just have him flopping.
He'd become the Magikarp of Monster Hunter. Just sit there flopping and we can just wait for him to die.
I mean, I wouldn't mind the water combat coming back if the controls don't suck.
Yeah, no, it was. If they had just continued working on it, it would probably be really good by now. I just wish they didn't scrap it entirely, since it added variation to the combat.
Yeah, but it was terrible.
It was pretty bad.
On most weapons, I think some were fine.
It worked really well against Lagaiacros. Lagaiacros was just fun. And there were some monsters that you literally couldn't fight out of the water. Well, you could, but they weren't interesting outside of the water.
Like Gooble.
Yep. Yeah, I was going to say, like, Plesioth also had some more variation to him. But yeah, but Plesioth wasn't as bad underwater as he is above water.
Reapplying armor, eh?
I can't believe they have like so much trouble tracking her down. It's like, look after where there's gold. Like, they
Yeah, but
can't be...
she leaves like for 10 years or something each time.
Okay, but she probably still is where the gold is.
Isn't the Outer Crossing every 50 years or something?
Yeah, but
something
she's
like
not
that.
part of it. I think she just is from this island.
Huh. This is her house.
Yeah, since she can't
basically.
fly. Like all the others, like so far all the Elder Dragons can fly, so yeah. Well, Kirin. Kirin
Yeah, but
probably
Kirin is a
runs
magical
some-
horse.
Does Zora Magdaros count as an elder? He does, doesn't he? He can't
Oh,
fly.
he walks. He
Yeah, he's a
walks
mountain. He doesn't have wings.
through- Yeah, but I mean, like all of the ones that come here come through air, since they can't reach the ground like Zora does.
Hmm. You're looking so suspicious for us, Zora. I see you.
I want them to
Kirin
like just
might just be native, so
yeah. I want them
kind
to
of
like.
surprised that
Jesus.
Rajang isn't in because Kirin is his food, isn't it?
Oh no, it's not like primary food source because then Rajang would just die off since there's so few of them and they're so rare. It's just that they like it. But Kirin is very difficult to catch.
I hate Kieran.
So does
You
Rajang.
must like Rajang.
I hate Rajang.
I like Rajang as long as I'm using a great sword.
I
hate
don't
Rajang.
like him when he has his triple ball spin for the attack.
Well, yeah, it's annoying.
So you don't like Raging Rajang.
Yeah.
Devil Joe is better.
And we've got a Healy Dealy ready for when we get down there.
Yeah, no, I have the cleanser. Why do I have a cleanser?
Yeah, it felt like I was the only one putting down a Healy Dealy.
I have a Healy Dealy.
Oh yeah, it
It's
was
ready.
because
I don't want to take the piercing pod. Because I have a dragon thing.
I was fighting what's his name? Balazak. That's why I had the cleanser.
Ah.
Yeah, Kirin rides Zora too this
Quite a few of them could, it's so big.
Mhm.
Just hide away on its back folds.
I think that's how Devil Joe got here. He just bit him in the ass and rolled over.
Just bit him in the ass. It's obviously that either Basil carried him here or he shoot a laser into the ground until he started flying.
Maybe that's why he's so angry.
It's the... Stop.
Normal slam.
That was good. And of course, it comes to save the day.
Yes.
Fuck you! You managed to stop him right in my tracks.
Double charge, you say?
Yes, stand there, stand there. Yes!
Horns chipped.
Nice.
I might take damage, but I didn't, so did she. Those are big hits too. No bitey.
No biting, no hitting.
No mercy.
I picked up piercing pods by accident.
Hey, piercing pods are pretty good against them.
Oh yeah, but I'm carrying a dragon pod for when she does her thing.
You hear the airplane right outside my window.
Every so often we've been hearing beeping from someone.
There's like an airplane going really low. Come on, turn around.
Bright
The
eyes.
body's done. Oh yeah, of course they need to add Black Ravios.
Nope.
Yes, of course.
Nope. Erased from history.
And there needs to be a quest where you fight Black Ravios, Plesiov, and Rajang in the arena.
Let's add young Garuga to that.
Of course, young Garuga is needed. I actually really want them to add young Garuga.
Same.
But I want them to add, like, Kutku as a new monster for early in the start, so they get tricked into believing young Garuda is tough.
That is fire chickens. Easy. Why'd they bother adding this? Oh.
That is actually the reason why they added Kuga, I think. Since
Yep.
Kuga is the tutorial mode, so like it teaches you the basic mechanics, and then suddenly it's like, well, why is this so high ranked? And then you meet Garuga, and it's like, why is this thing beating the shit out of me?
Oh crap, it's Murder Cuckoo.
It's the angry cousin of Garuga.
Hello, Mr. Conchu.
Where's our contra drone? We need it.
Oh, yeah. Where's my Conchu drone? So, of course, she's not spamming her lava attack when we're prepped for it.
All of us are just waiting for it. Raging Brachelios isn't that bad.
If she's bull, you'll be fine.
Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. Wait, no,
Fire.
this is heat. This is heating up.
Oh, it's on fire already. Didn't realize the room had cooled down.
No, she's gonna live soon.
She has to be close to the breakfast.
I mean, we got the chip relatively late, so maybe not.
It's just difficult to get to her head since she's always facing away from this rock.
She backed up into it that time.
It's like she's always facing away. And that makes it impossible for me to get to it. And every time I do get close enough, I get stunned by someone.
It's okay, you can save that one.
It was the tail.
So many materials under her. Ow!
Oh wow, I fainted mid-air.
I saw that.
Nice.
I think the only reason I didn't was because I was wearing a mantle.
She really doesn't want to fall.
Yeah. She doesn't want to do anything, really. She just does her melee attacks when we are all ready to knock her over.
Lava on the floor. Then with the dragon pods.
I do.
The one who did is deaded. A good hit on the horns there. That's too strong. Yeah.
Garuga would be really cool to have though.
Now she's doing all the fire attacks in the goddamn world.
Oh boy.
Fucking, she moves away every time I get to her. Fuck you. Fuck you.
It's a health boost. Oh, she fell.
Inside the rock.
Shit.
Nice.
I'm still getting a hit here. Got the big hit.
Oh wow. Built isn't stunning me. That's amazing.
Can't get there.
God.
Ah, there we go.
Up. Okay.
The last swing did it.
Have you ever had like sound on for when the NPCs talk to you?
I have sound on all the time,
Yes.
but I can't really hear that well.
Yeah, since it's like the admiral and the handler is like, go get him, her, and then the ace newbie comes in is like, her, her, her. Like, he just grunts. It's so weird. Like all the other ones are voiced, so why isn't she?
But you're playing in English.
Yeah, right now I am. Sometimes I am.
Disgusting.
Hey man, it's really fun to hear the other hand go like, oh dear, oh dear. I've also played without sound for so long I didn't know.
Bunch of materials here. If you care.
Fireworks.
Would you like to do one Valhazak before we finish? And see if we have a
sure,
luckiest...
why not?
Oh wait, but I forgot. Let me check if I can just trade for it. If I can trade for it, then we don't need to.
Okay. If not, I have a...
Don't you like Valhazak?
I don't like Valhazak, no.
Valhazak is just boring, really.
We also
He doesn't
farmed
have
him
any-
too much because he was the only tier 3 tempered dragon we had or whatever. Because we couldn't get anything else.
Yeah. Like, Valhazak is just the most boring Elder Dragon. It doesn't have anything to it.
I
Nice
think of the
design.
ones that are available, I like Teostra the best.
I like Kushala. I find Kushala fun.
I don't like any of the Elder Dragons really.
They're Gigante. He's fun.
He's alright, I haven't fought him in a long time though.
Yeah. I like how he dies quickly as well. Like, he's...
Oh
very
yeah,
easy
he's...
glass cannon.
Compared to the other ones, he dies super quick.
Mhm.
Since most people have filtered out, I can do a Discord command for you. There you go. The Siege of Cool Taroth is complete.
3 sublimated weapons.
I hope I get 7. I only got 1 ticket. Fuck you.
I only got 1.
Don't be-
2 tickets, but 1 sublimated.
Wow.
Insect
Oh, heavens.
Glaive.
Ooh, that's a strong hammer.
Oh, an Insect Glaive with a crap ton of poison on it.
I got my 3rd Valhazak hammer from her.
Also some pretty terrible ice daggers. Okay. And a duplicate. Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna like collect the Valhazak hammers.
Might be
Hey,
an
look.
okay longsword.
It's the Uragan hammer.
Ah. It's horrible.
It looks like a bird.
Right, let's see if I have a gold voucher. You can end the episode by becoming a glorious golden god.
Like me.
Boy. I'm actually making myself look like how I have Kratos looking. With that horrible gold stuff.
I'm already prepping my miasma jewels.
I think I have one. I would say like 72% sure.
That's not very precise.
And
Actually,
I know.
it's overly precise.
At the same time, it's also by XCOM standards.
So it's very not precise.
Hmm. Come on. There we are. Meld lady, do I have a thing for the thing? Meld items.
Oh wait, this is the first Valhazak hammer I got on this character. That's good.
I don't have any.
Yep.
That's the bad stuff right there. Well, I'll get my gun or bow. If anyone would like to join, we'll have 1 space for a Valhazak.
Let's see, do you have any investigations? That's good.
If you have one that's good,
I think
post.
I've tempered somewhere, but that wouldn't help us.
Yeah.
No.
I have one with 2 gold.
That'll do.
That sounds pretty good.
Oh wait, it's 15 minutes though. Oh wait, no, I have 2
That's
silver,
it.
2 golds.
15 minutes
But
is
it's for
fine
2
too. The 15 minute one
minutes
is
is
fine.
fine.
Yeah, do that
Oh,
one.
okay. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's for 2 play. This one is for 4 minutes.
Let's just go old school with it. I'm loading back into the gathering hall now.
Goat.
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 Goat. Boy.
There's two very blue people here.
Oh, thank you.
Not you. It's it's these two that have blue hair.
My character has blue hair.
Yeah, but these have like bright blue hair.
Show offs. Join a quest. I'm joining the quest.
Eat a meal. Yum yum.
Oh, thank you
Gold
for reminding
man.
me. It goes yum yum in my tum tum.
Ah, damn. Lost
you-
again.
You finally met your rival. I love it.
How does it feel to be me? Goat is the unrivaled champion.
Yep.
Ready up. There we go. Away we go.
Is there actually a skill for like increasing elemental damage in this game?
Yes.
I haven't seen
There
it
is
yet.
one for each element.
Oh, oh right! I forgot. There's not like like a one for generic element like elementalist. There's only for specific ones.
Yep.
You have to know
I have
exactly
two
what you
dragon
want.
jewels slotted right now.
Hmm.
I should have put it into fire damage.
We started talking about such boring things. Those of you who are still around are talking about Yu-Gi-Oh, I think?
Yeah.
I feel ashamed. I feel like I've failed. You're sufficiently pickled, I see.
What do you mean?
You have lots of pickle stuff. Isn't it the pickle lance? And
That is the pickle lance.
bits of the armor as well?
Nope, that's the Lao armor.
Oh.
The pickle lance.
I thought I saw bits of pickle.
That might have been just the lance because it's huge.
I guess, yeah. But it is pretty standout.
It spins.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the dance of my people for
Valhazak.
Valhazak. Yes, that's the name. This is a very beautiful dance.
Valar's fishing.
I can't. There aren't any fish here.
Yeah, there's no fish in like the Elder Dragon Blood River.
Well, there is in the
Yeah,
smaller
in the
area,
small cave there totally is, yeah.
Oh.
but there aren't any here.
Since isn't this like the energy that forms from decaying Elder Dragons or some shit?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, why not? Beat the shit out of him.
Oh no. He roared me out of my thing. And by thing I mean dance.
Oh, starting with a breath attack. Did not realise. Luckily I was just out of range. Stop roaring. Good grief.
I think this might be the first time I'm using lance against him.
Oh right. Fuck.
The cleanser's down.
Yeah, I have one. Oh, he's gonna do the thing.
Stole one of my first aid mats. How rude.
I didn't know this guy was
Chameleos.
yes. That's almost I almost said Gypseros, but that's also correct, but not the right correct.
So it was one of the birds.
I was
that stole it.
starting to drink it and then he roared. And knocked me over.
Oh, who paralyzed this poor thing?
Get some goats. Bow.
Yeah, that would probably make sense now. You recovered out of it pretty quick.
Yeah. 'Cause I don't think any of the Elder Dragons really stay paralyzed for that long.
Okay. I thought I could block that.
You don't have guard up.
It's a good hit I got there.
There's a material here.
I think I saw one next to my
Just
foot
a
as
dragon
well.
treasure.
I think the thing I hate with this fight in general, especially on very time-limited quests, is that it takes so long for him to appear.
I totally forgot we only had 15 minutes.
It's gonna be fine. Also, he seems kind of small.
He is. Oh, I steered away. Although I can Dragon Piercer to wake him up if no one has anything better.
No.
Will I then?
Yeah, sure.
No. Somebody planted the bomb. That wasn't me. I didn't fire it yet.
It was probably one of the little birds that did it.
Balasag
like
is very
doing
known
that.
to hate birds.
I keep on knocking the birds out of the sky accidentally.
It's good. Then they can't hit us
Oh.
out of nowhere.
True. Who just restored my stamina?
Someone with wide ray, I guess.
Did they get a wiggly litchi? Because I've got the faster regen as well.
The dash juice, probably.
Ooh.
Fancy.
If you see another material, let me know.
I don't think you can get gems from materials for Balasag.
I don't know.
If we weren't on such
Looked into it.
a time limit, I would say check your trusty hunter note, but we have more important things to do.
And he's down.
Maybe the one like face through monsters.
Yep, I just phased through him. And hit you instead, obviously.
Yeah, it's like Valinar's just hitting me. That's his goal in life.
That was an excellent hit there. Be wary of prepped and death beams as we turn the corner.
He wouldn't do that.
He has
Yes,
done
he
that.
would.
Balasag is a good boy. It's just his absorption thing. This isn't. Oh wait, it is.
He was doing it twice, but there's no effluffium here to.
There's no fluffy
There's no fluffy
There's no furries here.
There's no first area. No.
There is a ghost.
Yeah, but that's an actual goat. It's not the same. It's also
mean,
my
yeah.
wife, so mind your fucking language.
She does have the goat horns, you're correct. I do like how perfect that the horns were for someone with the name Goat.
Is that the AoE one?
Damn. That lands at the same time.
Oh, but super cleanse? Yes, please. I want to get cleansed for my sins.
Double cleanse, yes.
There isn't enough cleansers in the game for that.
Wow, rude.
He insulted my wife.
alien asset now.
So is he.
I have something worse. It's Valamar.
I was trying to get away from you, but this head pushed me back into you.
Excuses. I wasn't trying to shoot you in the back, the enemy just moved there.
Not doing it on purpose.
Sure you aren't.
I think Valnar secretly has a very successful Twitch channel and people are giving him bits to kill us. It's all falling into place.
Like a house of cards.
Checkmate. Kif, bring me a chessboard. Hey, the second one got him, nice. I believe it's time for us to murder this thing.
That's a name. It's Valamar.
Yes.
Good job. Fingers crossed.
Okay, that was... Oh, the weekly resets apparently.
Did it?
Yeah, I got Elder Dragon Culling.
That's,
Oh wait, no, that's
normal
bounty. That was bounty. Yeah.
Hmm.
I forgot those exists.
Yeah, I'm returning to base because this is the last hunt, I think.
It is actually a good point. Yeah, even if I don't get it, we'll just
Someone got
try
it,
again
yeah.
on Saturday. I did not.
Not me.
I think it was Goat.
Should have got a prenup.
Goat got 2 gems.
Should have got a super prenup.
See, now you should divorce Goat so you get one of the gems.
Sorry, Goat, it's over. We had a good 45-minute marriage. But it's just the way it's got to be. Let's look it up. I guess it's coming in the mail then, because it was not in my rewards.
I also didn't get a gem.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Me neither.
something different to aim for on Saturday. Not bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
Filling all the stuff. Oh, I skipped past whether or not it was a crown small, but it was small,
It
right?
wasn't.
That
It wasn't
anything.
a record. Yeah, it wasn't a record for me, so I don't know.
Oh, for the people watching after the fact on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed our ridiculous banter, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ta for now.